Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of November 25th. This is for Pisces. Pisces, we are fully in Sagittarius season and we have two planets going direct this week. Starting with Saturn is going direct on the 27th, and then our last Mercury retrograde of the year is ending on the 29th. That is the one that we're really going to be feeling, but Saturn also holds a lot of karmic and limitation weight to it, so we might feel a little bit of it just tied with our Mercury retrograde stuff. So know that everything that I've said the last few weeks about Mercury retrograde with communication, technology, transportation hiccups, we might just have a little bit of, hangover coming out of it into the next few weeks. We also have Venus moving into Sagittarius on the 30th. So we're just doubling down into this Sagittarius moment that we're in. And we're going to ride that wave with the Earth Power Oracle by Stacey Demarco. And it's, with Sagittarius being that adventurer, we're going to adventure into these sacred power spots with this deck so that we may access that knowledge for us for this week. Yeah? That's where we're at. And my little Pisces is itchy as fuck, and I don't understand why. Weird. Okay. Here we go. Pisces, what do we have for you this week? This guy's looking at me. He's freaking me out. It's okay. I'm just debating on if I should let him out or not. Here we go. Pisces. Mount Warning. I create my own destiny and opportunities. I am humbly eternal. So Pisces, this is saying that, we all have to carve our own path. And right now is a time for you to really anchor into not giving into others' will and just holding your ground, saying that this is me. This is where I contribute or not contribute to the storyline. I am here to carve my own path. That's where you're starting from. And again, I cannot pronounce all the words on here, so I'm sorry in advance. Manadra Temples. I am fertile and flowful. I release all stagnation and depression. I move and choose gracefully. I am spiraling outwards full of growth and love. And so this is what you're really working on this week. Know that I've talked to some people about it, and right now the collective is in just such a place of upheaval and chaos. And if you're feeling the heaviness of the times, it's natural, but don't let it overtake you. Because you are fertile and flowful, you're a water sign. Let those emotions flow from you, move through you so that you could move towards, in an outward movement, a higher spiral. Move with that grace. So if you need time for yourself, take that day off. Take the time off that you need. Take the time for yourself. Even in your old households, you might have to tell people, hey, I need my space. And that's okay. It's okay to need your space. When you take your space, you will find more grace in how you can meet people later. Is if you just tell them, hey, this is not the time. Give yourself the time and space so that you can move and flow through whatever you're feeling. And then you will come back to that place of moving with a more gentle nature into the world. Yeah? Anchor Watt. I have the courage to live my heaven on earth. As above, so below. I am aware that sometimes things must fall apart to be reborn as I would wish. Look at that. So, Pisces, live your heaven on earth. Sometimes to do so, right now, collectively, there is a heavy weight on the world. And it is a disservice if we are being so weighed down by the, like issues that aren't maybe necessarily yours, like they could be yours too. You aren't giving yourself the ability to feel the full joy of life where you are right now. And so this is saying that you want to be living your heaven on earth. Be it if, yeah, like living the example of how you want to see the world, just by choosing to live that heaven on earth, you are showing and reflecting it back out into the collective. Eventually, it will trickle back to you. So, like, there's been times where, the people in my closest circles would change. And sometimes it was very nice. Like it is whatever it needs to be in that time. But Pisces, if you choose to embody the world that you want to see, you will, attract the people in your life that also want that same goal, that same journey with you. Yeah. Because the last card, Glastonbury Tour. I'm just going to say Glastonbury because I think that that's actually a word. Magic flows through my life, I will heal. I have power and it is real. Spiritual power takes time to develop, and I find the right teachers when I am ready. So Pisces, this is saying that magic is out there. You just have to tap into it. And it's saying that right now, if you're not feeling it, we're all healing. There's been a heavy grief that the old world is dying, and we're all feeling it in our own unique ways that we are. And we have to feel and move through that grief to come out on the other side. And grieving doesn't mean that we might fully let go of. Say it was a person. That person is going to be a part of you forever in the way that they are now, but it won't be in that physical form that you knew them. And, not all scars are this ugly thing. They're a part of us. They're a part of our bodies now. And so you will heal from the mental, emotional, physical wounds eventually. You might carry something that you learned from those moments. So those could be the teachers, but also, as you move throughout life, we all have mentors, teachers, idols that we look up to. And so this is saying that, in those moments of flux for you, you might gather teachers over time, Pisces. So be open to learning through, your own wounding. Be open to learning how to hold yourself as your anchor as the world changes around you. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces. It seems a little heavy, but this is just, we're heading into winter time. It's gonna, we're gonna just stay in, by the time we get into spring around your season, you might feel a little better. Yeah. All right. Well, that's what I have for you, Pisces, and I'll see you next week. Bye.